In this video, I'm going to be doing a comparison between this 10-year-old Speed Champions F1 pit stop versus today's Lego City F1 pit stop. Let's get started. This is the McLaren Mercedes Pit Stop, a set from the inaugural year of Speed Champions, which was 2015. You can tell by the color of the Speed Champions logo. And I find it interesting that this set has only 10-piece difference between today's Lego City set, which has the official Formula One branding, whereas this one didn't. The box lengths are similar, though the Speed Champions one is a little bit wider. Really loved the race cars of the team back in 2014, which this set resembles, the MP429 car, driven by Kevin Magnussen and Jenson Button. So a really cool race car design, and glad that they did it in Lego form. This set retailed for $30 US back in 2015. This one retails for that same price in 2025. Both sets are focused on play, but which one has the better play value and which one is more realistic? Let me go ahead and get this one built. This F1 pit stop and pit crew with Ferrari Car set contains 3 numbered bags, 2 instruction manuals, and this road plate, which I was kind of disappointed. I thought it would be coming in black because that's what it looks like on the box. Also, there's this sticker sheet, and stick around because I'm going to show you a comparison between this Ferrari car and this one from 2017. Wait a minute here. The Ferrari driver is the same guy as the pit chief from the Speed Champions set? No way. This can't be a coincidence. Love the Ferrari logo printed on the helmet. Here's a difference between the two tires / wheels. This was a 2-piece design in the Speed Champions set, whereas this is a single piece, no assembly required. This city car has a much bigger library of parts to work with than these Speed Champions cars did 10 years ago. However, the complexity of the build is nothing to brag about for this 6+ set. And in fact, the positioning of the driver is just plain awkward. How he's leaning back and the halo is down below the top of his head. I'm also finding it way too coincidental that all of the same colors are being used for this build as with the car launching mechanism from the 2015 Speed Champions set. The build is now complete. The set comes with 5 minifigures as compared to the Speed Champions pit stop set that only had 3. We've got the Ferrari driver, of course, and 4 members of the pit crew, which are all identical with the exception of their heads, and only one has an alternative expression that I'll show you in a little bit. Their torsos are done with the reddish-orange color of plastic, which was new from last year. Here's that alternative expression. None of the figures come with any hair pieces. I'm declaring the city set as winning the minifigure battle. For the fact that there's more minifigures, we've got the Ferrari print on the driver's helmet, and I know they don't have Ferrari emblems or any sponsorships other than the F1 logo on the back, but that's okay because they're generic enough to be used for any team. So you can just drive any car of any team up into this pit stop and it'll work out. The F1 car from the city set is a bit smaller than its predecessors from the Speed Champions line. Though the wheels kind of sit in the same places, it's more narrow. And definitely much smaller and less detailed than today's Speed Champions F1 cars. For the most part, the realism favors the old Speed Champions cars. Though I have no idea why the camera bit is done in red on this car. Should either be black or yellow. The positioning of the drivers favor the Speed Champions cars. This just does not look that good. However, there is one thing going on for the city car, as it has no stickers, but all prints, and there's 7 of them, including the wheel covers on each side, the Ferrari word on the spoiler, the Ferrari emblem on the nose, and the steering wheel. Whereas the Speed Champions cars have no prints and all stickers. Now this pit stop is really built for play, but it does look pretty good with the color scheme going on and the different color striping. And also the tiling work just finishes it off. But a lot of the pieces that don't look that good are part of this action feature. So I guess you can hold it here with your fingers and do this. What does that exactly do? Well, it doesn't make sense until you add the minifigures. Every minifigure will be equipped with an air gun. The other two are clipped in place over here. So here's how this action feature plays out. You get a tire for everybody. Each of them is going to change one tire. And one for each of these guys. Pull your car in. Stop right there. Well, I guess you could use this sign. Maybe somebody could be holding it, or you could place it strategically somewhere. Or just leave it clipped right there. And then your pit crew gets into place real quick and changes out those tires. The thought is there, and it's pretty fun to do this. You could do this all day long. Though this guy doesn't line up to this tire. So, I mean, it'd probably be better for him just to stand right here. All of the decorative details on the build, including the F1 logos, are done with stickers. These are whip elements, and there's one extra included in the set. So you could definitely use that as motivation for the other pit crew members. Now let's take a look at the action features that this pit stop has. So let's just back this car on up till it clips onto this yellow brick. Then, well, you change the tires first. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. There's only 2 extra set of tires and wheels, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Then when you're done with the pit stop, I've got to admit that's pretty fun to do. What also is cool is you can swap out the nose from one car to another. The different number, a little bit different aerodynamics going on. This set included a whole kit of tools. Got some hidden in these compartments there. Also were these 5 structural supports, which are really nice to have in black, and this starter motor box. But neither of the sets included any method of fueling the car, which is really weird. Perhaps it's a sensitive matter with the LEGO group. Anyway, if you want to try out your Speed Champions car, well, it's a little bit bigger, so it doesn't exactly function properly. Still looks good, it just doesn't function properly. I'm declaring the city set to have a better pit stop than this one. And just to try it out, yeah, today's Speed Champions cars are a bit too big for this pit design. You'll need to do some modification. In summary, both sets have the same shelf retail price, similar piece counts. Each has 1 car and a pit stop, though this one looks more like a garage. The city car has nice prints, but the Speed Champions one is much more complex and realistic. City has a better pit stop setup, especially considering the inclusion of 4 pit members. And I think this is a good pit crew building pack, if you will. There's definitely more realism in general with this one, while the city set is directed towards play. Essentially, though, both sets are good in their own ways, and best of all, they complement each other well. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. More videos coming soon. Thanks for watching.